Baka.
Time to go mess with a shark. My old friend, Jaws.
Oh god.
I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need? I got a first aid spray, that should do me. I don't have to shoot the shark.
I remember him being more of a set piece in this game than the original. In the original, he's just there.
In the original, you just have to run around and dodge him. This one, you actually have to do a little something, something. Get up the box, Jill. Now,
Thank you for having favor of us, George Trevor.
oh, is that what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to make a set of 3 stairs. Well, I think I can do either, though, if I just stay to the right. Because either way, there'll be some exposed...
Portia.
Yes. So it's just a matter of which portion.
I don't know why, but well, I guess it's because in the original, the lighting is so even and it's just funny listening to all the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, this version actually unnerves me a little and shows me just how horrible the fate of this place is.
Yeah.
You don't get that in the first one.
Yeah, the first one, they don't quite have the fidelity to convey it.
And because the voice acting is also funny and it has the tank controls and...
Oh, this one has tank controls.
But I mean, not in the same way.
I know what you mean.
And it's just classic.
Mm-hmm.
I can never look upon that game as, oh my god, this is horrible.
I'll say RE2 is kind of... See, RE2, I think it's it's still not very scary, but the gameplay is a little
Certainly
nicer.
tighter.
Yeah. Alright.
So, which damn boxes? Do they weirdly float on top of each other like in the first one?
Let's see.
Because in the first one, it'll like slide across the other boxes.
Push, Jill. Oops.
You stopped.
Tiny D-pad.
I remember this being harder.
Yeah, they actually made it easier in this one. In the old one,
You had to like push one down the hall.
yeah, you had to push it all the way back. You know, actually, the first time I played this, I instinctively started pushing it back the other way, and then I was like, wait a minute!
This ain't right. I don't have to.
I got all the way to the end, only to find out that I didn't have to do it. I was like, no! I think I messed myself up. I had to leave and reset. I had to get George Trevor to fix the boxes for me. They're very stable. Because I have room. This doesn't look ominous at all.
Oh, Neptune.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what he was called.
Did you call him Jaws?
Yeah, but I was just making a Jaws joke. Go, run, Jill. Why aren't you running faster?
Where do you have to go?
The end. There's a door at the end of the... Jeez. I'm not sure if that looked like deep orange. Oh, no, Jill! There, right there. I realize you want to discard the key, but get in the door where the sharks can't fight you!
Now drain. Drain that water.
There's a warning light indicates that there is an emergency. No. I don't think so. Is that just a light switch? Must be, because I can't investigate it.
I love Jill's beret.
Yeah.
Hey. First of all, let me just say, maybe this was said in the first one, or in 5 rather.
Mm-hmm.
But what was Spencer's plan with all this? Was he trying to make himself like Wesker? Or was he trying to like weaponize zombies, which just smacks of a poor idea right from the beginning?
What 5's retcon seems to be is that ultimately he wanted to do what Wesker was going to do. But in order to fund his research...
Umbrella.
Yeah, he used Umbrella and created the B.O.Ws to sell. Because it sounds like he wanted to figure out a way to make himself immortal. Like...
Wesker.
And then as powerful as Wesker. But in order to fund that research...
Umbrella. Along with Ashford and Marcus.
In case of drop in oil pressure control, open the valve number 1. Is that back here? I know there's a bit of a time limit in some things that happen, so I'm trying to get everything before I accidentally activate the thingy. And this is a stupid one where you have to go to 5 different controls in the right order.
What?
Everything seems to be...
Oh, didn't he bust through?
Not yet.
Why not?
Because as soon as I do it, it activates the thing. Alright, so I've got the pressure setter is over here.
Mm-hmm.
The
Main
controls
system.
for the main system are there. Wait, what did that... shelter, excuse me. And then the oils are back there.
If only you could save.
Yeah. I saved recently. Because he's apparently intelligent enough to realize...
Pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
What is that?
The safety.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
And I have to do the oil pressure, release the safety again.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
I was gonna say, I really hope the one with the big crack is gonna come down too.
Hey, asshole. Now drain the water.
Have fun on dry land. Let us go see what evil I have wrought.
Shall we? Let us shall.
No,
It's so
actually,
weird, like...
I didn't want to
If you
actually
look at
go
my
through
watch, if you look at the seconds, like half of it is doesn't work anymore.
there. I see. I mean, 2 of the LEDs are. Oh, hey. I don't need to come here yet, but I'll grab those while I'm
Hey,
here.
like that.
This is how
Can you mix some?
No.
That's what you need to do. You need to mix A, B, and C.
Yeah, that...
Make like 250 Magnum rounds again.
Kind of like how Crimson Heads are only in this game. Mixing herbs was only in that game.
3. Yes, and the epilogue where Sherry is left alone for the rest of her life is only in 3. And Ada changes her name, seems to straighten up and fly right almost.
Well, no.
Or is she just leaving the Ada Wong?
Yeah, I got the sense that, like...
But I mean, I guess to me that epilogue humanized her a little more instead of just making her like a sociopath like she seems in the other ones.
Yeah. Well, that one the epilogue implied more like this was just one job and now she was done with it and moving on to the next one. Whereas in the game, she ends up like not the same job, but she like stays in the
story.
Yeah, she gets stuck with more biohazard related events.
Well, she's working for Wesker, sort of.
Except that whole thing never got realized. There's all these hints and references that she's working for some... She
must be working for those Illuminati guys from 6.
Quite possibly.
That you love so much.
Yes.
I know you loved that dubious possibility. Why is there always got to be an Illuminati organization?
The whole cliche of, the secret organization that really runs the government.
And the world.
Yeah, the world. Because our government isn't complicated enough, they have to also have evil people controlling them.
You should be dead.
He is.
Is that Neptune?
Yep.
Proper?
That is Senor Neptune.
He's still in the water.
Yep. So he might just be okay.
Is he? Is that your way of telling me that he is? Yep. What? So he's still alive or isn't he? So now there's no water.
Oh, jeez.
Kick it?
Yeah. Did I do wrong?
Yeah. You have to push it.
I have to push it before. Just like Jaws in the Universal Studios ride.
Yeah, it wasn't a harpoon. You electric. Didn't he like explode in Jaws?
In the movie, yeah, he ate a pressurized air tank.
And then they shot it.
Yeah. But in the Universal Studios ride, you shot some electric cables into the wall. And by you, I mean your tour guide. Shot some electric cables into the
I was
water.
at Universal Studios, but I didn't go into
the Jaws ride.
Nah.
I don't think it's there anymore.
This was in 2004.
This was when I was young, like probably still elementary school, so before 2002. That was actually one of my favorite rides there because it had cool explosions. I was that kind of child.
Pyro?
Yes.
Me too.
I didn't blow stuff up myself, but I liked watching things blow up.
I had a match thing when I was a kid. I had a thing with matches. That I can cop to now because I'm fine and nothing happened, and I still like matches because I can't remember who it was. I think it was my pastor, the pastor at the church I work. He said, "Deep down in every man, there's a boy that loves fire." No, it was a pastor at the church I go to. He said, deep down in every man, there's still a pyro little boy. Or when we're all boys, we're all pyros a little bit. When we're young. At least males.
I know this isn't the way to get out, but I always forget if there's something up there to pick up. So that's why I'm coming back up here.
I don't think so.
I just, I get that itch of I have to know for sure. I have to waste the time. Hey, look, another shark. He's definitely out of the water. Ah, there was something.
Oh, is this the ruined ammunitions room?
No, I think this is might be the one where the plant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, will you poison it?
Yep.
But you don't have it.
Not yet. I will, but it's good to know where it is. Except
I don't think roots work that way. I think roots have to be surrounded by dirt.
Yeah. Well, it was in water. That's what the thing was supposed to
I
be.
don't think roots work that way either.
Hydroponics.
I suppose it would have to be a water plant.
Yeah.
But I don't think plant 42 is.
It's a mutant plant, so who's to say what kind of plant it is? That's right. Logic.
He went that way. He took it that way. Okay. That's fine.
I don't know why I'm defending the game. But
No. Usually you're the one who's like, look at this bullshit.
This is Resident Evil. This is one of my babies. I have to defend it.
I'm with you.
I'm just teasing.
No, you defend 4. Except when you're like, well, they...
Oh darn, I can't get over this way. Oh.
Except when you were like, yeah, they didn't... Damn it. Well, 6 is indefensible. From a lot of story points.
6 had story problems. The gameplay is fine.
See,
I'm mad that they took away my upgrade system.
You know what's weird? Is... I can play games like 5 and 6 better. I can't play the ones with the tank controls. I'm awful.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I want the tank controls back. Because to me, because I grew up with the series, those controls and things like this are Resident Evil. And then when they made it more like Gears of War increasingly, especially 6,
Yeah.
that sort of, it's like, you know, give it back. You know, you can, you know, this game proved that you can do creepy and tank controls and it not be ridiculous like the old ones. It's not like the original. Oh, is this the ammo room?
No, I already went through there. Remember that room with the dynamite that was all wet?
I strangely don't remember you going in there. But you did, okay.
Yeah, there was no room with like ammo I could pick up like there was.
That's what always pissed me off about that in the first game. Here's the ammo room. There was like a box of bullets.
Yeah.
And everything else was wet.
It's too wet to use. It's like, thanks.
Thanks, I'm glad this is here. Oh god, is this the alligator? Or is that in 2?
No, that's in 2. Relax.
Okay.
Remain calm. We're done with aquatic creatures of death.
Except for Plant 42 if you count hydroponics.
Some days. So I'm sure if I hadn't burned the bodies now, they would be all like, oh. Remember us, you should have killed us before.
Now you can go to 001. Is that galley or gallery?
Gallery. Like a picture gallery.
Is there a picture puzzle in this place?
Not a picture puzzle. Oh, shoot. Stupid bees. There should be. I can't. Dang it. I don't. If I'm not careful, they'll actually poison me. There it is.
What?
The...
Ah.
I'll take one more hit. What are you doing? Run. No, Jill! Turn around! I was facing the right way. days. We're just gonna nip this in the bud. Get through the door! Oh, don't do this to me! It can only take so much.
Nip it in the bud.
Don't wait for it. Use...
Huh.
Apparently I should have done that without checking. Hoping they'll just go away if I... No. Walk to the door!
That's a problem in old and new Resident Evil. You just run along the wall until you hit the door. There's something right there.
I think it's up.
Yay. So does Mr. Insecticide friend wake up?
I don't think so. I think he's actually dead.
So many residence keys. 003. Yep. A red herb.
I have many greens that you can partner with. Is there anything else here? Apparently not. Poor dead dude.
Probably from the bees.
Most likely. I also have that room, but I'll deal with that in a sec. You're gonna need your note feature in.
I think it was 536. I just wrote it in a text message and didn't save it.
Because I
536.
believe I... Whoa.
It's a mirror.
That's me, okay.
What is that?
Not right now. Because I'm going to need to mix some,
The plant.
Yep. Organic chemistry lab experiment.
Jolt. Mixing V.
Oops. Sorry. Mixing the VP and umbrella chemicals in a special. However, extra care must be taken to handle these umbrella chemicals. Known to generate toxic gases if mishandled.
Okay, you want me to...
Just take a picture of it.
We're back in this.
Because I'm going to find just, oh, this is a red chemical. This is a yellow chemical. Merci.
So I'm... Yeah, it's been a while since we've had to take pictures of Resident Evil stuff.
I can save my game in here if I take that ink ribbon.
For some reason.
I'm gonna need to run back anyway. Oh, I should check out the bathroom.
So the guy's in the tub. Is that this one, or is that already happened?
That was the other one. There's probably a dude in here though. Or maybe it's just planned. Hey, what was that?
And if you can pull the plug, there must be something in there. A sword? Oh, good.
Good, I was running low on them. And by low, I mean completely empty.
For a while. You've been using...
Taser. And I'm out of that.
Somehow. I'm pretty sure a taser can take more than one... A battery from a taser can take more than one shock without running out.
You'd hope.